Hi guys, welcome to Sun Tribe Tarot. I'm Selda, and this is going to be a general love reading for the month of July for all Sagittariuses, Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. And again, it's a general reading, so please take it as it resonates and leave the rest. There might be different messages for different people. If your sun sign does not resonate, please check out your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs to see if any messages in those readings resonate with you. And if not, I'm sorry, I'm not picking up on your energy. Hopefully in the next reading. But yeah, let's see, Sagittarius. I hope you've been doing pretty good. Let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the month of July when it comes to your love life and relationships. And keep in mind, when I read for you and for the person you're dealing with, the energies can apply to your situation in complete reverse. So just, keep that in mind. Take it as it resonates. All right, let's see. A couple more shuffles and I'll get right into the reading. One more. All right, let's begin, Sagittarius. Let's see what you're dealing with. Sagittarius and love life. Ooh, Sagittarius. All right, so just to show you, I have the Five of Swords crowning your reading so far. So a little drama you're dealing with or have dealt with this individual. Could be a break, a breakup, a verbal exchange that got pretty hurtful, cold, or ugly, or somebody during an argument or conflict just was seeing you or the other person in complete black and white way, no gray areas, and got into this defeatist kind of energy, they just wanted to defeat the other person in the argument and didn't really care how much it hurt the other person. Sagittarius and love. I'm going to show you guys the cards in a second. Sagittarius and love life. One more. There we go. Okay, so yeah, like I showed you, Five of Swords is crowning the reading. So there's definitely change, conflict, drama, especially verbal exchange that possibly got or is getting pretty hurtful, cold, and sharp-tongued. There could be a break or a breakup or walking away from somebody or vice versa. For you, Sagittarius, I have the Ace of Wands along with the Temperance in reverse. Temperance is a Sagittarius card, so I feel like you are not really feeling all yourself, not really in your element, at least right now or moving forward. But with that comes also a new understanding, a new beginning, a new page opening up in your life with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, you have lack of balance, lack of peace or harmony when it comes to dealing with this individual here. And it looks like for a lot of you, this person could be the one who's walking away. But keep in mind, again, it could apply to your situation in reverse. But it's showing up on their side that they're walking away. I got the Eight of Cups along with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like they're running out of patience or holding a grudge or something like that, and they're walking away emotionally in the least, but could also be physically as well. Between you two, I have the Two of Wands in reverse accompanied by the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Oh man. Yeah, you guys are not on the same page. So I'm thinking, since this Two of Wands is in reverse between you, and you have the Ace of Wands here, this could mean that the two is becoming only one, is being reduced to one. So it's like you are being by yourself. But with that, again, comes new understanding and a new chapter opening up in your life. There could be issues getting on the same page, but meeting each other's vibrations and energies, or getting along, but also it's really difficult to find balance and harmony with this person and juggle things in this relationship. There could be issues with accountability, responsibility, trust, groundedness. For some of you, there could be money issues, especially the person you're dealing with could have, debt issues, money problems, or material security issues, and so on. But if that's not the case, then it's just that they're running out of patience or holding on a grudge that something happened between you guys that really threw both of you off. Like, it got pretty ugly or hurtful. And also, the situation, the partnership could have gotten to be like one-sided. One side was giving more than the other, or one side was more invested or loyal, or grounded than the other. Again, one side was not matching the other on the same level, so it's just broke out into argument, conflict, or will break out into argument, conflict. And moving forward, I have the Six of Swords along with the Knight of Swords in reverse showing up for you, Sagittarius. So, all right, you could be dealing with an earth sign, by the way. I have a lot of earth on their side, earth energy. It could also be a Libra. I have Taurus. I do have a little water here too. It could be any sign, but they're working with a lot of earth energy here. And on your side, I have a lot of swords. So you're very up in your head. You're very much overthinking, maybe have anxiety issues, fears, worries, or just plain stress that you're dealing with. And the person you're dealing with, having all this earth energy could be like very stubborn, grounded, but possibly, again, having issues with material security or trust and so on. And don't really like change a whole lot either. But yeah, moving back to the Six of Swords along with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I mean, eventually it's like you're mirroring each other. They walk away, emotionally at least. For some of you, it could be physically walking away. And after that happens, you also pack your bags and walk away as well, especially mentally. And you cut off communication from this person. And between you, I also have Ace of Swords in reverse, so it's like mutual. Both sides are kind of like cutting off communication or completely walking away from each other. It could also be like a problem with lack of clarity, unhealthy communication, or immature communication. It could be that one person or the other is refusing to understand something about this partnership or whatever you're dealing with together, or somebody's very sharp-tongued again, very hurtful. And for the person you're dealing with, I have the Queen of Pentacles along with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be somebody you've been dealing with for a while, a spouse, a partner, a friend, but it could also be a family member, because the Ten of Pentacles usually is about family, but it could just be about a person you feel like is family, or again, it could just be like a romantic relationship or partnership. Probably is different for different Sagittariuses, just take whatever resonates. But it's like they don't feel like they can find prosperity and fulfillment here in a tangible way with you in this partnership. Again, they could be dealing with a lot of money issues, or there is a lack of trust. And with the 10 being here is also about coming to a completion. So something might be ending or bringing about a lot of intense change in this partnership. They're trying to remain pretty grounded with the Queen of Pentacles here. Focused on their money. Again, I keep saying that, but it's just literally all pentacles on their side almost. And this person is pretty nurturing too and realistic, and they value trust, but they don't really like change. They're not afraid of doing work or investing into things. But like I said, at the same time, they like predictability. They like to be in some sort of a comfort zone, or they don't like to take risks. They have more earth energy here. So, and they're probably demanding accountability, responsibility, or they're laying some boundaries or expecting respect to their boundaries and stuff like that they've laid down. So moving forward, I have the King of Swords along with the Nine of Swords, both in reverse for you, Sagittarius. A lot of stress, but I think this is also about like trying to let go of this stress and anxiety. All right, well, King of Swords in reverse can be pretty hurtful and cold, even manipulative or verbally abusive when in reverse, but at the same time, the Queen of Swords is more like an extroverted energy, so the King of Swords is more introverted. So I think when in reverse, it's more so they don't talk. They give silent treatment. They disappear, or they'll say something and then walk away. Like, they won't sit there and keep nagging at you. So this could be like how the energy might affect you moving forward, where like you just don't want to communicate with them, or you say a couple things and then you walk away and you just keep to yourself. You don't keep on like nagging anymore, at least not in the future. And you need to, I think, do that to get this person or the situation off your mind, because otherwise, if you deal with them, it's so stressful and a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries. Could be some regrets at play here, trouble sleeping. It's just too much. It's, you're too much up in your head when dealing with this person or situation here. And also, you may have difficulty keeping a clear mind, keeping, having, like, evaluating things logically, being reasonable, and clear-minded. That might be a little difficult for you, because I think there is some, you're not really balanced. You don't really have a lot of harmony right now, and I think that's affecting your judgment, whether you realize it or not. Because maybe there is some avoidance here too, because if you are clear-minded, logical, and rational and objective, then you're having to face certain anxieties, fears, or issues that might like really become overwhelming to you mentally. And so for some of you, it might result in avoidance of that. That won't resonate with everybody, but for some people, I think that message was necessary. All right, well, the person you're dealing with, all right, you guys are kind of mirroring each other in a way. I have the Empress in reverse along with the Four of Pentacles, more Pentacles. The Empress in reverse. Okay, Venus can have a really big ego. So can the King of Swords in reverse. So there could be pride issues here between you two, or ego problems, or control issues as well. And this person is like clinging. They're like stubborn. They don't want to change. They want security. They want stability, but maybe a little too much. They're not a risk taker. Very focused on material. Like, this is a person who's pretty materialistic, Sagittarius, or they're just too focused on that right now. And the love, the attraction, the growth, the fertility is not really there moving forward. It's either very unhealthy, like manipulative and so on, or egotistic, like self-love a little too much, you know. Or for some of you instead, it could be where like their love is changing, their emotions, their attraction, like they're either suppressing it, what they feel for you, or it's just changing. Their emotions are, they won't feel the same way about you anymore moving forward, because there's like there's something they're holding on to. Could be a grudge, but it could be something else depending on, you know, what you're going through. Between you two, there's Queen of Cups. So there is love, there is, you know, care for each other, but it's like both of you are not really willing to come together and heal, because there is a lack of clarity. There's a problem with communication, or again, with holding a grudge or resentment or lack of trust. And for some of you, it could be again money issues here, responsibility problems. Let me see. What is this? Yeah, you guys are not really okay. I have the High Priestess in reverse. Moving forward. So it's important for both of you to pay attention to your intuition. To now not run away, not ghost out, not be unpredictable, not be self-serving here. It's important to be more compassionate, more caring, more nurturing, but definitely listen to your intuition. That does not mean be a doormat or anything like that, or tolerate any BS. Just listen to your intuition. Be kind to yourself when dealing with situations that can get so ugly like this. But you could be dealing with a person, again, who likes to manipulate by like disappearing, being fickle, lying, or keeping secrets, keep not telling you the whole truth. And, you know, basically showing up or saying things when it serves them or when they have a specific agenda. I have a card that fell down. All right. Oh, I got the Sun in reverse. So there is, I mean, with the High Priestess and the Sun both in reverse, there's lack of clarity here. Something is not being spoken about, or something is being ignored here, or being suppressed. Or, you know, there's lies, or somebody's keeping some information from the other person, or maybe even avoiding further confrontation, because this is what you guys really need. You need your intuition, and you need some freedom and clarity and joy, but instead it's like avoidance, suppressing, ignoring intuition, or interpreting how you want to interpret the intuition. That could also be like a big trick we play on ourselves sometimes. And it's lack of clarity. You may feel like you're not free, you're trapped in this situation, or you're just miserable here. Again, ego could be an issue here, pride. You could be dealing with a Leo, possibly, but doesn't have to be. I have every other sign here. Yeah, look. Refusing to refusing to see things from a different perspective, refusing to mature, refusing to learn something, or to let go of things, refusing to let go of the need to control, to cling. You know, again, this could be somebody holding on to pride, to ego, or refusing to see something or acknowledge something, because if they do so, it just scares them, it overwhelms them facing that. So, and the other person is just like, I don't care, I'm holding on to this if it kills me, or whatever they're holding on to here, grudge, anger, trust issues, you know, or they're just their stance, or it could just be like their opinion or their stance or something they're holding on to. Could be different for different Sagittariuses. But yeah, this is like, what is needed here is to let go and leave it to the divine, to the universe, to handle it. Let go of pride, of ego. Let go of the need to control, or the need to cling, to hold on. You guys, it's just like both sides needs to let go, you know, whatever they're holding on to or whatever they're afraid of. And that could actually bring about a lot more healing, and you can hear your intuition a lot more clearly that way, or vice versa. All right, anything else for Sagittarius? Oh boy. Okay, well, I got the 10 of Swords along with the 3 of Cups in reverse. Oh man, you guys are feeling tired. You may feel like you were betrayed, or you're just too overwhelmed and stressed out where you can take it anymore. It's like a breaking point. Or you also could feel very trapped in the situation or partnership, or you feel like you were backstabbed. Just, you know, look at this dude. But the 10 of Swords is about some sort of an ending, and because the person can't take it anymore, and it's just too much, too stressful. This could involve, all right, this could be a family member. It doesn't have to be though. This could also be about overindulgence, partying too much, drinking, substance abuse, or gossiping too much, like unhealthy coping mechanisms. Basically looking for emotional security at the wrong places and going about it the wrong way. This, for some of you, won't resonate with everybody, but for a small portion of you, there could be a third party influence or entanglement here that could have, you know, came out in the open, or somebody intuitively knows about it or hears about it, and it feels like a betrayal, and it completely ends the partnership or changes it forever, where nothing's going to be the same again, or something just needs to change here. But whatever the case is, with this 3 of Cups in reverse, whether it's indulgence or hanging out with the wrong people, coping in a bad way, or a third party situation, it brought so much stress and betrayal and sadness that it, like, somebody came to a tipping point or breaking point, and there is a finality happening here, or that's going to bring about either an ending or a change. I mean, it can definitely be about an ending, but it doesn't have to necessarily be, because I don't have Death card or Tower or anything like that here yet. But I do have the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. And I have the 9 of Swords here too. It's a very stressful situation here. Alright, Sagittarius. Yeah, this is definitely somebody you've been dealing with for a while. You've had good and bad memories with them, or somebody from your past, somebody you might have history with. For some of you, it could be a family member, but again, it doesn't have to be. I have the 6 of Cups. So, good and bad, like memories, nostalgia. Maybe it's difficult to let go here because it's, you know, somebody you've had a lot of good times with, or they're your family or something like that. And you're holding on to some good memories. Or they are, you know, it could be vice versa. Anything else? Oh, look at this. So I think you are dealing with a soulmate or a twin flame, or somebody you have a very strong emotional attachment to, even if they're family or friend or colleague. Very strong mutual emotions. But it's not strong anymore, or moving forward it won't. I got the 2 of Cups in reverse. Look, I got 3 2s in reverse here so far. You know, Cups, all of them in reverse. Cups, Pentacles, and Wands. So yeah, once upon a time was very nice. Good memories, but not anymore. There was some sort of a betrayal or something that happened that was very hurtful, that definitely damaged this relationship, and the emotions you feel for each other. Even if you might still care about each other, it's still changing. It's probably a slow process. And the only thing in the upright here is the Ace of Wands. So you might be by yourself for a little while, or this is a new page, chapter opening up in your life, Sagittarius. by yourself, but it's a good one. It's good because you need some balance and harmony and peace and healing as well. Also, again, for some of you, if there is like an avoidance of facing something about yourself, out of fear, overwhelming, or ego and pride, like, I think that's all going to change as well. But this situation could also be the case for the person you're dealing with instead, or maybe both for some of you. Just take whatever resonates. If it doesn't, just leave it. You know, the connection is not strong, or it's being damaged moving forward, but at the same time, it's like either one side or maybe both sides don't really want this to end or change, or like end completely, because somebody, or again, both might feel like they've been left out in the cold, very alone, rejected, abandoned, or betrayed. I have the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. For some of you, again, income, money, material possessions, and security could be an issue here, where loss of income and so on, or dealing with debt and stuff like that. Or for some of you, it's a loss of trust. If it's not money, material things, it's about trust, responsibility, accountability, and groundedness. That is no longer there, but it may be where somebody, or again, both sides are resisting this. Or somebody is going to want to come back from out of the cold here. They're not going to like the fact that they're feeling cut off or left out in the cold. So there is some resistance about this change moving forward. Even though the emotions here are changing towards each other. Yeah, look at this. I got another 5. I'm getting a lot of 5s here. 2s in reverse, 5s. I got the 5 of Cups. So this is difficult emotionally. Very difficult emotionally. Both sides could turn very cold towards each other, actually. Yeah. And it's very heartbreaking. It's very disappointing. It could feel like a loss, like you're grieving. Yeah, and it's taking away all of your positive energy, all of your optimism. You're looking back and feeling very sad about this loss moving forward. And, you know, that might be why it's like, is there any way to salvage this, to fix this, to save this? Or it could be the other person feels this way moving forward in the future, and somebody may want to come back, but I think the damage is either too fresh or too great, at least right now, to do anything about it to fix it. The emotions are changing. The connection is not as strong anymore moving forward. Anything else? Yeah. There could be some emotional manipulations at play here, or again, being completely heartless and cold towards each other. Good morning. I have the King of Cups in reverse, along with the 8 of Swords in reverse. It's like turning cold, shutting down your heart, your emotions, or maybe even ignoring your intuition in order to get yourself out of this stressful situation or mindset. Or if you feel trapped here, you're trying to release yourself from it. In order to do that, either you or this person is literally, or maybe for some of you both, are closing up your heart and turning super cold, or suppressing your emotions in love. So it's pretty tough. You're feeling this emotionally really intensely, I think, on both sides, but both of you don't really want to show it or acknowledge it, that it's hurting you so much. It's like both of you are turning cold. Yeah, I think this will be a better, more healthier way of dealing with this, would be to not ignore or suppress emotions, or reject emotions, but to acknowledge them, to gain control over them in a healthy way, to listen to your intuition objectively, but don't really share it with people. That doesn't mean you have to, let everybody know or this person know. Like, you don't have to really share your emotions or approach them in an emotional way. Just keep to yourself and get your emotional balance back in order. That will be a healthier way to go about it. But for some people, I think this is so intense, the pain, the betrayal, or the grief, the sorrow, that the only way they feel like they can cope is completely suppressing their emotions. Or if they can't do that, the emotions can go out of control, and you could have like emotional explosive moments, or become a little passive aggressive or manipulative and so on, or the person you're dealing with could get this way, and that's not really healthy. Sometimes you gotta just sit and endure the pain and grow and acknowledge it all. That's a healthier way to go about it. Yeah, there's a rejection moving forward. The Four of Cups. Hold on. Anything else before we close this out? Sagittarius. No? Okay. Yeah. All right. So there is a rejection, again, emotionally rejecting the other person, or again, emotionally changing how you feel about each other. This situation, this partner you've been dealing with, the dynamic between you guys could have become a pattern. Like, you've been dealing with this over and over and over. At one point, one person is like, okay, I'm breaking the pattern, I'm breaking the cycle here, I'm not going to deal with this. Or I'm just not interested, or my emotions, feelings are changing. Whatever the case is, somebody is not really going to be interested in the other, or there's a rejection. And with that, or again, closing up their emotions and heart and suppressing their feelings. But what it's saying that Sagittarius will be doing moving forward, or the advice it's giving you guys, is the Ace of Pentacles along with the Eight of Wands. So this is basically a new opportunity. Hey, you had the Ace of Wands in the beginning of the reading as well. New understanding, new passion, new page, new journey in your life. But with that, this is like very fast action being taken here. That is very grounded. Maybe you need to focus more so on money, material security, job, career, or people, situations, relationships where there is trust, where there is accountability, responsibility, and groundedness. Like, I think you need to take a more grounded approach. Bring a little earth energy here, and work with it and learn from it. This is a new chapter in your life, regardless, and it's going to come very fast. There could be a lot of communication with people, or with this person, even back and forth, or a lot of fast action you're taking. And this could also mean like a new opportunity being presented in your life. That's pretty realistic and grounded, or again, could be about money, material things. Whatever it is, you're going to act on it really fast, and I think that's going to be very good for you. Very grounding. Anything else? I think that's about, yeah, with that, once you're able to do that, bring some earth energy here into the mix. You're showing up as the King of Wands, which is great. You're gaining your power back. The King of Wands, likes to have fun, is a go-getter, but is still a little introverted, so not going all out and crazy, but being very strategic about your moves and what you want to do, because now it's like you're needing to be more grounded, realistic, and look for trust and responsibility and stuff like that. Stability, predictability even. And with that, like, your power grows, right? This Ace of Wands turns into the King of Wands with a little help from the Ace of Pentacles here, earth energy. Hey, for some of you, you could meet somebody at work or meet an earth sign who can help you out. Or if you have earth placements or aspects in your chart, maybe that will get triggered and you start working with a lot more earth energy moving forward. And that actually brings a lot of balance and groundedness, and that gives you a lot more strength and maturity when dealing with life or people in relationships or this specific person here. But yeah, I think that's about it, Sagittarius. I'm gonna run out of cards. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, this will be the final one. So I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands in reverse. So the partnership here, I think, is coming to an end, or it's changing in a major way where even if you are in contact, the partnership, the connection, what used to be there is not going to be there anymore. The passion, the emotions are all changing, and the expectations, the needs of the individuals are changing. Maybe even the standards are changing here, because I have a lot of twos in reverse as well. And that relationship, that partnership is upside down. Possibly the foundation wasn't very strong, or there were a lot of issues that were not being addressed, or again, people are growing and changing. So the partnership is probably not going to be there anymore. It's ending. Old cycles, old patterns, old chapters in your life coming to an end. Anything that got repetitive is being cut out, and instead you're opening up something brand new in your life. Brand new chapter, brand new journey, brand new page here, which is actually very fortunate for you, very lucky, very positive. It's definitely bringing a lot of growth and healing. I got the star, so this is going to be good. This is healing. I think you guys need to let go of this partnership here. It's very unhealthy, I think, for both of you. And once that is out of the picture, you gain a new learning and understanding and wisdom, and you start healing. And with the opening up a new chapter in your life, you gain new optimism about your future, or clarity about your situation, both you and the person you're dealing with. And this is good. This is good. This is also like you having a new wish, new passion that you want to go after, new understanding about life, new outlook. And this is a lot of healing. This is maturing as well, wisdom. So this is a lucky change. It might be very painful to go through, but it's like a really bright light at the end of the tunnel, Sagittarius. So yeah. But that was Sagittarius for the month of July. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your patience. I'll see you guys in the next reading again. Thank you. Bye. Love you guys.